think. So I'll give you a few of these.
Yes, I will definitely make sure that my platforms are able to get onto this.
Yeah.
Because the more accessible people are, the better.
The better. The school
Do
safety.
you want to talk about? So let me see. This is FaceOut.
Yeah, it's
talk about FaceOut.
FaceOut is an app that was developed by some teenagers in the Czech Republic. They were young students who realized bullying was a problem. So they developed this app to report bullying anonymously, where learners can use it to report. Because the biggest problem with bullying or harassment or stuff like that, people fear to speak up because of the backlash. You'll be targeted. So what happens is that a school signs up for FaceOut.
Okay.
It's quite reasonably priced. I think it's like 200 or 300 shillings per learner per year.
Oh,
and
nice.
The school has, you have a pastoral team or a team of people who then receive these complaints or reports and they address the issue. So they actually have a platform where they can speak freely. So you actually, that's why we say give a voice to bystanders. People no longer just watch and say, oh, I can't go and say this because they'll know it's me. You're able to log in and say,
anonymously.
Yeah, anonymously. Although you will say, okay, Lucy from grade 10 was being pushed by so-and-so, and then it's addressed. Or I saw so-and-so crying, or I saw this and this happening. So we use FaceUp both in schools and in the workplace.
To be able to improve the environment.
To improve the environment,
That's
to create
cool.
a safer environment,
Yeah.
and therefore a healthier community.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
So that's that.
Promoting mental wellness in communities.
Yes, so that is, we started last year, we're a startup. Our big focus is the safety in schools, using both FaceUp and workshops, psychoeducational talks. We can also do tailor-made, you do a needs assessment, like this is the school, this is what's going on, or maybe there have been incidences of suicide, then you can go and talk about that. So that's one of our projects. Then we are very also busy on advocacy and awareness, both on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
And then also training on mental health, and also promoting mental wellness through football at community level.
Okay.
Especially targeting the males, because we realize boys don't like to engage one-on-one.
Yeah.
But where there's an activity, and then you address whether it's drugs, whether it's navigating sexuality, or whatever age group you're dealing with, the problems within the community, you can address them without them feeling targeted, that it's just me being spoken to or being singled out. So that's what we are focusing on at the moment.
Okay, cool. Futaki vietu.
Futaki vietu, yeah.
Nice.
And then FaceUp, we call it Teteana, FaceUp, speak up.
Oh, Teteana.
Teteana.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Wait, is it Teteana or is it
Tetea.
Tetea? Okay.
Is it Teteana?
Oh, so is this Kiswahili or something?
I think it's misspelled.
Kuteteana, because it's
Kutetea is to...
kuteteana, like to advocate for each other.
Okay.
Kuteteana.
Teteana, okay. I just thought that, so this one is just Teteana, advocate with...
Yeah, that's exactly it. So it's actually Kiswahili, but
it is Kiswahili.
So cool. Thank you so much.
That's what I'm involved in.
Thank you.
In a nutshell.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
I
our
really enjoyed
conversation.
the conversation.
Yeah.
Let's see where it takes us.
Cool. What is your hope for the future?
Just to see, especially like, because having been a teacher, worked in schools for a long time, just to be able to see safer schools, because schools are really the breeding ground of a lot of mental challenges, and a lot of bullying happens. And I also see a lot of school children in my private practice, and what they go through, it's just so unnecessary. So if we could at least start by creating those safer places, then you kind of preparing better individuals as young adults and adults.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
I saw this thing yesterday, and I know this was the last statement before we close, but maybe this is really an opportunity for you to give your voice as a bystander, because I'm seeing that in schools teachers are now agitating for the powers to discipline children physically once again.
But we all know that doesn't work.
We know.
Yeah.
But I think when the whole beating thing was removed, there was
felt
no
powerless.
replacement. Yes, there was no
They
replacement.
lost control.
Exactly. Or they felt as if they did. And so, please see if anything that you can do to inform some form of replacement, so that the teachers can stop feeling not just not in control, but also that they have been slighted, because I feel that's how they're feeling.
They've been disempowered.
Yes.
Yeah. But really that has to start at Department of Education, doesn't it?
But that's why I'm telling you to go.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm saying go.
If you know somebody there, I'm there.
Yeah. No, you don't need to know anybody. You just need to know there's a CS or a PS.
Okay.
Go knock on their doors.
Is that your personal challenge to me?
Yes, it is. And I'm not telling you things that I haven't done myself.
No.
You don't have to know.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you don't have to know everything to take action.
No.
You
but
just
make
need
a
to
contribution.
know. Make a contribution, which is actually where we started with this conversation.
Yeah.
What contribution are we gonna make? Make a contribution. You don't need to know anybody. This is a democratic country where
We should be a
office
public
is
servants.
an open door policy, where you walk in and you say, "This is my contribution," because I feel teachers are getting frustrated.
Teachers, it's tough. I was a teacher.
It's tough.
And that's why I said I quit.
Yeah.
Because the kids had become too much for me.
There you go.
And then I was like, if I'm going to start engaging in shouting matches and exchanging words with learners,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, you're done. You're actually going to become undone. So that's my challenge
Yeah.
to you.